Good afternoon. Welcome to Anabastis Journey. Today is Sunday, May 3rd, 2026. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for the week ahead. We just had a full moon on May 1st, full moon in Scorpio. And today we're going to take a look at the week ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. I'm using the Field Tarot. Today it's pretty bare bones over here. I'm in the middle of a move, and so I have already moved a lot of things over to the next location, and I haven't set up my desk yet. So all you can see right now is my coffee. I'm a major coffee drinker, and we're going to go ahead and start shuffling, and then we're going to get an overview of what's going to happen this next coming week. I hope you had a great week last week. It was a very interesting week for me. Last weekend, I went to an air show, and while it was exciting and riveting to see the Blue Angels, it was also stressful just getting there. Getting parked at the air show was an ordeal. Um, that was last Saturday, and then on Sunday, the battery in my car died, and the car is only a year and a half old, so I was stressed out about that. So last weekend was fun and stressful at the same time. Very intense energy all week. Um, so I would love to see what's coming this week for us, especially after that full moon. Another subject I'd like to talk about really quick while I finish shuffling is remote viewing. Um, I haven't been interested in remote viewing until very recently, and I plan on learning how to do this. I tried to do it for the first time last night using a methodology that I learned using ideograms, writing things down, using coordinates, just to get a feel for what it was like. And uh, my very first time remote viewing, um, I didn't see a location, but I saw an image, and the image was of a dark waning moon with the left side, or the waning side, if you will, being lit up from the top to bottom on the side. So like a very a thin sliver of light that was crystal clear light blue, very bright. That started from the top of the circle and went down to the bottom half. So just the left side of the moon was illuminated. Um, and then I had a number come in, which was 1151. So basically, it was kind of like a vision. I didn't remote view anyone or any location, but I did immediately receive an image. So that was kind of neat, and I wrote it down. So that number again that came through was 1151, which, if you add those numbers together, it's an 8. So number 8 could be very important at this moment in time. So I will be continuing my journey on learning how to do remote viewing. I would love to learn how to do it in a military, with like a military certification, learning how to do it that way. But I think that requires a lot of training, possibly a lot of money, possibly a lot of um, direction. So that's like kind of something in the future that I'm looking at. But for right now, I'm just learning how to do it for myself, specifically learning from Elizabeth April how to do it. Very interesting stuff. Maybe I can offer that as a service in the future. But you have to be very careful. All that being said, have to practice a high level of discernment and have safety protocols in place. All right, one more shuffle and let's get started. See what the energy is going to be like for this week. All right, here we go. Overall theme for this coming week is the Eight of Swords, isolation. We had this in our last reading, maybe the last couple of readings, this card has come up. So from experience, whenever I draw this card, to me, it means like you're waiting for information, but it's not coming through. And it causes some mental anxiety. To me, this is a card of mental anxiety. And I don't necessarily want to encounter this again or go through this again, but here it is again. Here's this card of isolation, the Eight of Swords. So we need to be mindful that this coming week, um, we may be waiting for some information, not getting it fast enough, or not having all the information that we need, and it's going to cause some mental anxiety. But that's okay. We're aware of that. Let's see what our next card is. The Queen of Disc, Nurture. So yes, this card also came up in the last reading. I haven't done one in a while because I have been so freaking busy with my day job and moving at the same time. I've barely had time to even sleep. So it's been a wild ride. But anyway, here you see the Queen of Disc, this beautiful woman with fuchsia purple hair. She's pregnant. Um, she's looks like she's looking into the distance. She's covering her chest, which is an act of sort of like self-love and protection. And the background is very light, light blues and whites and some violet. And she is just full of potential and possibility. And the key word of this card is nurture. So this is saying hold your value, um, stay positioned in your own queenly authority and grace. You are about to literally, figuratively, and literally give birth to something. So, for all you expectant mothers out there, congratulations. And to people that are about to start something new or um, start a new job, move into a new house, start a new relationship, create a new business. Congratulations. Keep working at it. Hold that energy of abundance and fulfillment, and that's going to help us through this next coming week. This is starting to feel like the last time I did a reading. It's almost the exact same card so far. What's the next one? All right, the Ace of Wands. This is really good. So we're going from the stage of bringing something to culmination, to fulfillment, to the spark, the beginning, the flash of light or inspiration that makes us take action. This is energy. This is us going after um, making the decisions and taking action to move things forward. This is the very beginning of something. This is the inspiration. This is the dynamic energy that you need in order to get this thing off the ground. So, this is very good. I'm happy to see this. Our next card is Innocence. This is the Six of Cups. Here you see a baby deer with the two pyramids in the background. Again, been getting this card a lot recently. This, to me, I don't know why the Six of Cups is kind of hard for me to read. To me, it sort of represents like how your inner child and how your family was like when you were a child, how you were raised, um, friendships that you had when you were young, relationships that you had when you were young. Um, but they were like positive relationships. They were relationships that made you feel good about yourself and that helped you to build your identity when you were a child or a younger adult. Um, so this could be actually, to tell you the truth, I don't really know what the Six of Cups means. We're going to come back to that. It's always a hard card for me to interpret, and I'm not sure why. Okay, our last and final card is the Three of Discs. So here, let's tie this together. So here we have the energy, we have the new beginning that we were needing, that spark of inspiration, that action to start something. And here we are pulling it all together and working to making it a reality. So we started something, now it's an actual reality. Here it is, manifesting in the 3D. You have the triangle of creation and the three discs, and you see these rays of light emanating from out of it. So you're going to be working to uh, nurture this new beginning. Here, it's manifested in your reality. This literally could mean a new job. And now that I think about it, I can go back and look at this, and now I can kind of tie it all together. So perhaps you have really solid friendships, and they can help you. These people can help you. These positive reciprocal friendships can help you to, um, when you have this new beginning, when you have this new job, this new home, this new something, this new business, they're going to help you get there. Your friends are going to help you. And I can relate to this even with my relocation. I've had to rely on my solid friendships to help pull me through this. So perhaps you're starting a new job and your friends have provided that connection that you need in order to start this new job. So you're going to be relying heavily on your positive friendships, people that um, are on good terms with you, people that you trust. This is a card of trust. So people that you trust are going to help you as you nurture and start on this new beginning. You've brought it into your reality. Now you're working on it, and you're going to have help from your friends and family. So that's where the Six of Cups comes in. So just to recap, and maybe this Eight of Swords has said, you've been doing this pretty much alone for the past few months. Let's just say, I'm going to say 60 to 90 days. Whatever you've been working on to bring it into your present reality, you've been doing it alone. I'm not saying that nobody else has been involved to help you along, but it's caused a lot of mental anxiety. It's caused a lot of anxiety. And you've been working to bring it into your reality primarily alone. This is something that um, you've been doing by yourself in the quiet of your own home, in the quiet of your own mind, and it's caused a lot of anxiety for you. But now the time is here. The time is now. We're giving birth to this new idea, this new experience. We are going to have that moment of that flash of energy to really get this off the ground. We're going to have help from our friends and family in order to pull us through because our reality has manifested. Now it's in the 3D. This is actually happening right now. This is our solid foundation. This is what we wanted. This is what we manifested. So now we're working at it. Now we're working on it. We're solidifying it. It's here. It's in our reality and we're working on it. So overall, this reading started off a little anxious. I get that. We have brought our what we really wanted into reality. Friends and family are going to help us. We're going to have that burst of energy um, in order to help us birth this into our reality. So this is a good reading, even though it started off a little rocky. Be mindful of your mental diet this week. Try not to have um, anxious thoughts. I know that's easier said than done, but um, detach. I would practice the art of detachment so that anxiety does not overwhelm you. This is very positive. None of the cards were reversed. None of these cards are harsh. They're all very gentle. This one in particular, this Ace of Wands, is giving us the push that we need in order to get this done. So thank you for being here with me with my very raw and real time reading. And I will see you again here soon. I hope your next week is very successful. And please leave your comments below and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for supporting me. I'll see you again soon.